Okay, welcome in the part 3 of our lovely endeavor. So Range Rover 2007 3.6 V8 turbo diesel with the blown turbocharger. As you've seen in the previous parts, I've removed them already without lifting the chassis of the body. So today in the morning I received the reconditioned turbochargers from both sides, and I've managed to fit them both in 3 hours flat. Keep in mind that I haven't put all the metal covers, all the suspension and anything else yet. Even I've left the back side of the exhaust out. I've simply put the turbochargers on and changed the oil and filters, and I'm going to start it to be able to see whether that thing is actually going to explode or it's going to keep running. And if it's going to keep running, then I will put everything back together. It should be another 2 hours, and it should be okay. So you can see from this side now. So as from the other side, everything is fitted roughly in the position. Now I expect when I drained the oil, there was maybe a half a liter left in the sump, so I suspect all of that is in the intercooler, and I am not planning to remove all the intercooler system and wash it. You're supposed to do that, but roughly, speaking, I don't give a fuck. So as you should remove the exhaust and DPF and wash everything nicely, but I am not going to do that as well. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to start that thing, and it's going to make a heck of a lot of smoke and noise. It's possible that the engine is going to rev all the way to the limit, burn all the oil from the intercooler. It's going to dump half a cubic ton of CO2 emissions into the atmosphere. I don't give a fuck about that either. I just want to have that running. So I charge the battery, the oil filter and air filter and oil is there, and this is the moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the quality of the video. Let me see. Oh, the battery, it keeps turning over, but it's very weak. Come on, baby, you can do that. It looks like the battery is slightly drained. It's coming up with a transmission fault as well for some magical reason, but we don't care about that. Let's try again. Looks like the battery is not very much charged. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna plug the booster and come back to you with them in a minute. Ooh, I'm actually making video. Can you just hold it like that? Thanks. The battery's smoking. Okay. Oil pressure is there and looks like it's running. Let him warm up a little bit. That's the happy owner. Yeah, so as I said, all of that oil from the intercooler and has to be burned, unfortunately, gradually. So I'm warming up the engine and letting it go. Let's see. Sometimes it can take a little while before all of that is going to be burned out. Also, I don't have the exhaust reconnected yet, so that's why you can hear the whistling from turbochargers. Another thing is when I reconnect the exhaust, obviously, and there is an oil inside over there, so there's going to be another half an hour or so before it's going to be burnt out really nicely. But you know, this other way, after that it should be fine. The oil pressure is there and the turbos are spinning vividly, and the engine seems to be okay. There is no knocks or anything, so fingers crossed. And yeah, I think it's done.